Yeah, and this is part two, and here we are. We're at the 2004 Honda Civic. I gotta finish this list. Yeah, not much to talk about with this one. This is my least favorite Civic, actually. This thing is. Yeah, I don't even like this thing. It looks too bland, but too generic at the same time. Next is the 2013 Honda Civic, which, oh my god. The SI Coupe. This is something, and it's free. The Honda Challenge Pack. I love this. I love that it's in this game. SI. The VTEC kicks in, something like that. And VTEC, it basically gives the car hidden top speed and just uses it. Just kicks the cars. But yeah, you better win before you lose. Lose, buddy. This thing is pretty cool. I don't know if it has a big wing or anything like that you could put on there, but I don't know. Next is the Honda CRX. I love the '91 CRX. Do you? This is the Kanjo from no, that's not the Kanjo. The Kanjo was a '84 CRX. This thing is nice looking. I like how sleek it looks, but still looking very economic. I don't know. Next, the Honda Fit rally car. Honda Fit rally car. B-Spec Rally. Honda Challenge Part. And it's free. I love this thing. And it's really fun to off-road in this game. Use it in cross-country. Wrong. Yeah, I really love using this in cross-country racing. Pretty interesting car. Next is the Honda Integra. You might say, that's the Acura RSX, you dumb nod. It's the Acura Integra, but it looks different. This is the DC5 variant, and that's what it looks like. Yeah, they're based off of each other, guys. Next to the NSX-R GT. This thing is infamous in Forza Horizon 5 for being one of the rarest cars in the game, being the number one rarest car. I have only one of these this thing, okay? And that caused me a nightmare to get. The second one. Well, I actually have two. The second one was a nightmare to get, and I want to sell it, they make me some more money. Yeah, this thing is ridiculous. But outside that, this thing is pretty awesome. It has a roof scoop, front splitter. It looks like a domesticated race car. I don't know. It's like a racing NSX, but it looks way better. It looks but road version. Next to the Honda S2000, we've seen that already. The Hummer H1, we did not see this already. Oh my god. Oh my god, we didn't see this already. And the Alpha Open Top, and it's from the December IGN car pack. Yeah, pretty badass off-roader. Yeah, I love this thing. People give Hummer slack, but I love this thing. The Hummer GMC Hummer EV is cool. Next to the Hyundai Genesis Coupe, look at that giant grill and it's a track. And yeah, look at this thing. Yeah, look at it. It's in the game. It's a track day car, I think. I don't know. I kind of don't think that, but here it is. It's in the game. Thing is a bit funny looking. Next to the Infiniti G37, not the G35, and the IPL Coupe. This thing is pretty cool, honestly. Cool. I mean, not as cool as the G35, but still a cool car in the real world. I mean, too bad it got removed. The Jaguar D-Type. Jaguar D-Type is it's a nice car. Okay, this is my second favorite barn find, not the Aston Martin. The Jaguar D-Type behind the Bugatti EV110. They're pretty close. I don't know, but they're pretty close. But here it is. And I like how fun it looks so different, but you find out it's a race car. Oh, okay, that thing's not cute. Next to the Jaguar E-Type, this thing is a funny. This thing is a classic. This is one of the most classiest of classic cars out there. It's a classic boy, classic. That's what we're calling it. It is the Jaguar XKRS. Not better than the normal XK, but still a cool looking car. I love that it's in this game. Probably Bandit probably knows already to go Forza 5 match. It's because the day of the night cycle. Yeah, this thing is pretty strange. Got in this game. But it's in the game, so yeah. The Jeep Grand Cherokee. SRT8. Yeah. Look at it. Not the Hellcat or anything, not the Trailhawk or anything. The SRT8. Yeah, that's what this thing looks like. Next to the 2012 Jeep Wrangler. a pretty awesome car. Then it's the Rubicon car pack. November Bound Rent car pack, free pack. So yeah, it's a free car. I love how this thing looks. It's amazing. It's pretty cool. The Joss JT1. No second. JT1's a proto concept car. Here it is. This thing is pretty cool, and I love the deep dish wheels on it. It looks kind of like a McLaren F1, but this thing is way cooler. This thing is just as cool as the F1. Well, actually, no. Okay, the McLaren F1's cooler because of the gold plates in the side window. But yeah, this thing is pretty interesting. Next to the Koenigsegg Agera. The Agera, and it's the convertible, and it's for the VIP car pack. I don't think this thing's a convertible. Yeah, but a VIP car, yeah, only the most higher up people, richest people can drive this thing. A poor person can't drive this, or a middle class person. Next to the Koenigsegg CCXR, yes, this thing, the CCX has an R variant. Why does it have an R variant? I don't know. I don't know much about it either, but it looks like the CCX, but with just upgrades on it. Yeah, with just R, like Agera R stuff on it. Next to the Lamborghini Aventador J, yeah, this thing is rare as... This thing is rare. Here it is. It's just... this thing is so dangerous. You thought the McLaren Elva started this? Or the Ferrari... no, the Aventador J started these little roadster variant things with the top split open and stuff like that. It's pretty strange. Next is the Lamborghini. Next is... We've seen these Lamborghinis already. We've seen this. And here's the mirror right here. Oh, the mirror concept is in this game, actually. Okay, so I get to talk about it. Next to the 1967 Lamborghini Mira, it's orange. I love how this thing, I love the eyelashes. It's so goofy looking. So cute looking. But it's so cool looking, though. I don't know. But here it is. Next to the Lamborghini Mira concept, which I finally get to talk about this thing. Yeah, here it is. This Revit. Here it is. It doesn't have the eyelashes, but it looks like it's so It's sad that it doesn't have the eyelashes, but it's a futurist. It's a modernized version of Mira, and yeah, I would love this. Would have loved to see this thing become a production car, a modernized Mira, but no. Here we go. And I love how this thing looks. It looks retro on the inside. Here's the Lamborghini Revington Roadster. Revington Roadster. Yeah. The Revington had a Roadster. I didn't even know. Is it a concept car still? I don't know. Why would they make a convertible version of a concept car? I don't know. Don't ask me. Next is the Lamborghini Sesto Lemito. Yeah, this thing is one of the lightest cars of all time. Let's just say that. Because its seats are not actually seats. And this thing is made of carbon fiber. I think. But this thing is pretty awesome. I love how this... And the exhaust pipes are on the spoiler and everything. This thing... Oh boy. This Lamborghini event... This Lamborghini is probably one of the most interesting Lamborghinis I have ever seen. Definitely one of the more interesting. Next to the Lancia L37 Stradale. Yeah, this thing is in the game. The Rally Expansion Pack. Yeah, I love how this thing looks. It looks pretty awesome, actually, with that. Probably one of the better looking rally cars, we'll say. Rally cars, I don't know, but all of them are nice looking. Next is the Lancia Delta. Yeah, this is an off-road 80s supercar, the Lancia L37 Stradale. And this is the Lancia Delta, the number one. This is a rally muscle car, basically. Yeah, like the Ballard was a rally or supercar. This thing's a rally off-road muscle car. And it was in Memphis Pro Street. And next is the S4 Stradale. I cannot believe. I like how this thing looks. Not in the rally DLC, but I love how it looks. Really would like to own one of these. Love how this thing looks. If I went to Italy, this would be my number one car to be driving around. Okay, maybe not. But not as cool as the Lancia Stratus. This little bugger has been in every game. You know what? It's a rally legend, a rally master. So yeah, there it is. Appeared in this game. Next to the Land Rover Range Rover. Supercharged. Yeah, I cannot believe this thing is in this game. I love the fact that it's in this game. I really wish it's in Horizon. Wish it was in Horizon 5. This thing is pretty cool. Autobiography too, I think. I don't know. This thing is cool. I love the wooden steering wheel. Wood on the steering wheel. I think it's wood on it. I can't remember. All those headlights. I love how it looks. The Lexus ISF, the 2009 version. Oh yeah, I'm right. There it is. Looks cool. Love how blue it is. Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting model. Next, the Lexus LFA, the eargasm car. This thing sounds beautiful in real life. I love how this thing looks. This thing is awesome. Yeah, it definitely looks awesome. This is a better version. Yeah, this should have been the Supra, the new Supra, instead of the GR Supra. But the GR Supra is still cool. Yeah, but anyways, because all the JDM cars are turning into supercars, and turning into supercars up to this point. Next is the Lexus LFA Track Nürburgring Edition. Yeah, you know this? They made a Nürburgring Edition. And it still sounds as nice, but yeah, not better than normal LFA. Sorry, buddy. Same car, but twice. You can't beat the original. Next is the Lotus 211, which this is a awkward car. It's cool, but it's cool. It's cool, but definitely very strange. Next to the Lotus Elan, which another might not seem like the track day version, but this thing is okay. It's a small little sports car. That's what it is. Not much here to know. So yeah. Next to the Lotus Evora. Don't take that out of context. Here's the Lotus Evora. It looks awesome. So simple. Such a simple sports car, but it's so complex too. And next is the Lotus Exige, the 2012 version of it. Yeah, definitely an interesting car, I'll say that. Really nice looking. And they kept using this one as a track day car. Here's the Maserati Gran Turismo. Yeah, like all the up to this point is a track day car. And now, here's the M145 Maserati Gran Turismo. This thing is cool. Thing is, okay. Not really into it. Not as excited. And here's the Maserati MC12 Corsa. Definitely one of my favorite race cars in the real world. This thing is awesome. Definitely one of my favorite cars to drive in FH5 as well. And even in Forza Horizon 4. This thing is cool as all outdoors. Next, the MX-5 Miata. Yep. Here's the little boy made it to this game. Here's the little boy made it to this game. Yeah, Sprinter XL was in that game. Next, the MX-5 Superlight. And it's a proto-concept car. And this thing would have been interesting as well. I'd like to see it. And yeah, and I told you, it does the same thing as the Aventador J Nova, dude. Yep. Do the same thing. So, yeah, just know that. Next, the Mazda RX-3. X3. What in the world? Tiny boy. This is the one that started all the small Mazdas. The Mazda sports car RX thing. And here's the... No, we've seen the RX-8 already. And here's the RX-8, but this is a special version of it, so I'll talk about it briefly. This is the Mazda Speed RX-8. Yeah, I didn't hear about this. Didn't know this existed until NFS. Until Forza. Until this game. Yeah, and here it is. It looks interesting. It's just a Mazda RX-8 with just Mazda speed parts. Not much to go there. The McLaren F1. Guess who made it? The McLaren F1. He's here. And he's in the December IGN car back. He just made it here. I got it. Yeah, he's appearing in a lot of games. Now he has a GT variant. It's a race car, but this is the road version of that race car. This thing has a single seat still, which would be scary to drive in real life. Like I said, I would not drive this thing. And next, the McLaren MP412C. Really like how this thing looks. Nice luxury car, luxury supercar, and I love that it's been added to FH5. So, yeah, glad. Okay, next, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. 300 SL. Yeah, this thing is classy. One of the most popular cars in the real world. This thing is, ooh, such a beautiful car. Really love how this thing looks. Next, the C63 AMG Black Series. Yeah, that's the Schwarzer from GT Online. The aerodynamic package. Yeah, the Black Series, the goth version of it. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, this thing, I like how this thing looks. I love the yellow and stuff. Yellow and black. And here's the weirdest Mercedes supercars, Mercedes I've seen. The CLK GTR. This thing is weird, but cool. Strange, but cool. This thing beat the Lotus, at least GT1 in the race. Was this the one that did it? Was another car. I don't remember. But yeah, or did it get beaten? I can't remember. Yeah, something. Okay, here's the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, which was a DLC car in this game. Yeah, people are gonna say, well, we already talked about the G-Wagon. Okay, the ML65, 63 MG. And here's the two regular brothers. This thing is pretty funny looking, I will say, but really awesome. It has an AMG variant. They just slapped the AMG, just made its bumper bigger and gave it some more power. Bit more power. It's pretty cool. I will say, I like how this thing looks. The F65 AMG, which is one of my favorite cars to cruise around. That this classic car got into this game. Really interesting vehicle. Next is the SL65 Black Series, which people are going crazy over these things, but they're okay. They're okay. Next is the John Cooper Works. This thing is pretty cool looking, I will say. Love how the white top. Interesting. Even though it's been replaced by another Mini. Okay, the Mini Cooper John Cooper Works. This thing is adorable. I love the fact that it's in this game. Because this thing was known as being a star car in Forza, but I'm glad that's now in this game. And this weird ad in the bottom, I don't know. I'm gonna have to add that out. But yeah, glad that it got in this game. I don't know how the heck it got. But yeah, I'm glad that it made it to this game. It's pretty interesting. Okay, here's the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution VI. The CPA CP9A. Really love this car. The Evo 3 is better though. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, next the Mitsubishi Lancer. Yeah, this is the VI, Triple I, and oh boy, love the fact that it's in this game. Yeah, Earl's Evo is in this game. Just think about that for a second. Yeah. Evolution X, we talked about that. 240S, like we talked about most of the cars here. But I want to bring up something, and oh yeah, here's the R390 GT1. Something funny's gonna happen up, okay? So bear with me. Here's this nice looking race car. I love the fact. This thing is insane in Forza Horizon 5 when you upgrade. This thing is pretty insane, I would say. I love how this thing looks. And next to the 2000 Nissan Silvia. Okay, well, there's something funny about this car. This model, it's infamous for being one of the worst models in a racing game. And I can see why. You see that thing above its rear fenders? That thing is not supposed to be that. It's not supposed to look like that. That string, that little line right there on its door, not at the top part of the door, is supposed to. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know how to describe, but the model is off balance. I would like to call this the goofy ass Sylvia because this thing, fast, silly, price wars. Not that I expected that was. Like it's. I like the S15, but just this model game is just strange. The Noble M600? Yeah, there it is. It's a pretty interesting car, and it's a 90s, 2010s car. I don't know, retro, modern car. It's on to R. Yeah, it's a race car. Can't believe it's here. Look at all those decals. Yeah, the model, it doesn't have that thing on the side, but it's lost some of its decals. Okay, next the Peugeot 205 Turbo. Yeah, the rally car. Yeah, it's in this game. Much to know. And here's the Peugeot 206, 2004 Peugeot 206 RC. March McGiller's car pack. I like how this thing looks. This thing is pretty interesting. A lot of people don't like these things, but I like them. They're pretty funny looking. Hemi-Cuda. Yeah, this thing, and it's a barn find too. My third favorite barn find. I like how this thing looks. It's the Hunter Calvary. But next is the GTO Judge, which you don't see this every day in a racing game. The Judge, I like how this thing looks. It just looks like it's sleeping. A sleepy GTO. It's pretty funny. A Radical SR8? XRRX. Right. Yeah, this thing was broken in this game. I can see why. It's a crazy race car. And this thing in general is pretty awesome in real life. Not better than Radical actually, but this thing, I think it's even cooler than that in some places. I don't know. No, I don't know. And before Porsche was a thing, they had RUFs in here, but we're gonna go through all of them. So they don't go through all of them because they look the same, but we're gonna go through all of them because they're technically different cars. Here's the RUF CTR Yellowbird in 1987. You might know this is Widowmaker from Tabletop Racing World Tour, and yeah, it got added in this game. The basic, very straightforward. Here's the RUF CTR2, which is based off the Porsche 993. Yeah, it's based off the 993. So yeah, so be sure to 99 see these get and whenever you see a RUF in a racing, get pay mad respect because that's something you don't see every day. And here's the RUF RGT8 997. Yeah, it's supposed to look like the Porsche 997 or 911 Turbo. Here it is. Next is the RUF RT12R, which is the Porsche 911 GT2 9972 or GT2 RS as the Porsche version. But here it is. They're modified Porsches, so yeah, respect them. And I love them. Next is the S5S Raptor, the 2008. It's a prototype car. Imagine this became a real production car. I would love that to be happening, but I don't know. Next is the Selena 7. Almost at the end. Oh, boy. This is a lot. And here's the Selena S7. I love how this thing looks. Pretty insane car in real life. Really like this. Own one of these. I don't know if I want to own one of them, but they're pretty cool. And here's the Scion FRS. Yeah, the Scion FRS appeared in this game. Guys, I can't seem to get this picture. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I had to reset the browser to do that, but yeah, here it is. It appeared in this game too. And it was a track day car in this game, which is pretty interesting. Next is the Shelby 1000. S197. And it's from the Nova Bound Rank car pack. Yeah, this thing actually has, judging by its name, yes, to its name, it has 1,000 horsepower and it has, and this is actually a real life car. So let me modified Shelby 1000. Yeah, it's in the game. Yeah, it's a real life car. Like in Forza Horizon 4, and it reappeared in Horizon 4, and it has work wheels, so custom wheels. Next to Shelby Cobra, my number one favorite classic car. I'm glad it's in this game. Yeah, I love the fact that it's in Forza series, and I always drive it. I don't care what anybody says. I like making it dark blue with white stripes. I don't care. That is the best color scheme on this car. I don't care what anybody says. Next is the Dodge Shelby Cobra Daytona. Yeah, this thing is kind of cool. It's pretty cool. A nice race car. I love how this thing looks in the real world. These things are pretty rare, but they're pretty cool. So, I don't know. Next, the SRT Viper GTS, which is the mascot for this game. And look, it's in the same colors in the Internet Game Car Database picture. And this thing is awesome. Okay. I will say it did end the Viper's run very early, but this thing is pretty cool. It's just how Dodge marketed it. It was a poor marketing. The car itself is not bad. Oh boy, I had to get that cleared up, but this thing is awesome on its own. SSC Ultimate Aero, which, boy, they made one. This is a pretty crazy supercar in the real world. And I like how these things look. Supercars are insane. SSC is insane, and this is insane, so yeah. Next is the 2013 Subaru BRZ, which is a DLC car in this game, and it's a February Japanese car pack. Yeah, this thing, it appeared again. The bug nose Impreza, the 2011 Impreza, the 2B STI. We've already talked about all this. But yeah, it's here. to be STI. This thing is cool. Whenever it shows them in a race game, you know it's a good game. Next is 1992 Celica. The GT4 RC, and it appeared in the rally car pack because this thing's a real world rally car. So yeah, be sure to like that. It has a Momo steering wheel, which is it there by default or? Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, these videos are very tiring to make, and yeah, this thing is pretty cool. I love this thing. Would really like to own one of these in real life. So be sure to leave that be. Next is a Toyota FJ Cruiser. We need this car back. And it's a TDR package. This thing appeared in Forza Horizon, in Fast and Furious, I think. But I really honestly don't know. And I love the fact that it's here. So, yeah. This car is so rare. I love how it looks with a white top and the nice blue color. I want mine to look like that in real life. Even though some people think it's a off-brand Hummer, I don't care. And now the Sprint Torino appeared, the Super appeared in this game. And here's what the TVR Sagaris looks like. Yeah, the Dev and GTX on this thing could be brothers, but honestly, like I said, have no idea. But this thing is pretty aggressive. And oh yeah, its door button, open the door, is underneath its window, and it has a helmet thing in the car somewhere. I don't know, but this thing is pretty crazy. So be sure to give that car matters. And here's the Ultima GTR. Pretty crazy car. And this thing is a very nice race car. They're not very common to see nowadays, but they're there. So, yeah. And I love the deep dish wheels on this thing. The Volkswagen Corrado, which is the star car in this game, or was it the star car in Horizon 2? I just can't, I can't remember. But this is the star car in this game, and it definitely does. I love how this thing looks. It's so cool. The Volkswagen Golf, the 92 Golf, 2010 Golf R, the Volkswagen Rabbit. Yeah, if you want to know what it looks like, there's a Scirocco R. TI, I mean, not much on them, but here they are. Scirocco Rabbit's adorable. And here's the Volkswagen sedan, or the VW Beetle, as we like to call it. Not many special unplayable vehicles in this game, but I mean, still. But I love how this thing looks. Alright, that was all the cars on Forza Horizon 1. So, alright guys, good night. See you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.